Welcome, my lovely Aries. This is your weekly Cartomancy reading for July 15th through July 21st, 2019. I have your card here, the Emperor. This is the card of control, security, order, and ambition. This is take control because you are protected. Okay, this is a general reading for you, my Aries, and will not apply to all. But even if the situation or story doesn't seem to fit, oftentimes the spirit messages will, so do try and stay around for the entirety of readings. It will benefit you. All right. Me being the queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on LifeCraftAction, nurturing ourselves and others, nurturing our dreams and callings. So this reading, again, is all about Cancer. Again, there's so much Cancer in the sky. You got to be feeling it. The Cancer card is represented by the Chariot in Tarot. This is moving forward. Things just get moving. This is take charge and reach for the stars. Reach for the stars. So don't forget, we had Venus come into Cancer on July 3rd, and that'll go through July 28th. That is seeking stable, secure, and affectionate domestic life. We are still in Mercury retrograde in Leo. Mercury is that planet of the mind. Leo is that choose your own adventure kind of energy, taming the beast. Expect a lengthy adventure, though. Big Jason and the Golden Fleece. And don't worry, Mars is still in Leo, and Leo season begins next week, so we can all fire up and get out of this feels. But right now, we're still in feels. And yes, on the 19th, Mercury retrograde moves into Mercury retrograde in Cancer. And that is, have you been careless about your feelings, expressing the feelings specifically? And on the 16th, we have that full moon in Capricorn. That is the paternal energy, my Aries, you're moving fast. That is that paternal energy of balancing against our new moon in Cancer intentions and earlier in July, that maternal Cancer energy. So this is trusting your inner values, and then, of course, it's releasing blocks of self-doubt. So expect others to be as fired up as you, my Aries. Okay, I have you starting out with the 5 of Diamonds, the 6 of Clovers, and the 5 of Spades. Okay, this is the energy of working, making the effort, engaging. You're making a lot of moves because it's fueling your spirit. You're finding your bliss, your fulfillment. My Aries, you do have a King of Air in your energy coming into your energy for the week, this Cancer dominant week. Okay. And a new beginning in love. This new beginning in love, though, is kind of Ace of Hearts. I'm feeling the solo-ness of the aces right now. And you're a bit defensive, but you're up in your feels, my Aries. You're, you want what you want, man, and you want this to be on your time. With that 7 of Clovers and then the Queen of Hearts, you want to be in your feels. You want to feel this emotion. And moreover, 7s are like a spiritual victory. It's upright. It means like you've really come to the understanding of the actions you've taken and the victories and, you know, the surrendering to life you've done. Advice from Spirit is to speak up because you've been through the battle. You've done the work. You're preparing the work. Keep working. Keep working. A lot of, there's the love. And you're just balancing your emotions in your work right now. Aries, you feel very light and airy in this energy. Maybe that King of Swords was actually your energy. And the 9 of Hearts, of victory in love. Okay, so this is like focusing on your work and yourself to bring love in, to attract what you want in your life. You're definitely working very hard on this. Definitely an energy of speaking up, very swordsy energy of I need to say things, I need to express things, I need to kind of get things moving vocally and wordily, but there is love here. It is with this King of Air, and so you are pulling in a lot of that air energy is what I feel into this spread. So let's get that advice from Spirit. A lot of air energy into this. A lot of Aries are, Aries and Aquarius is just, oof, it's my favorite, to be honest. All right, I have the 8 of Diamonds. Again, a lot of 8s here, which does tell me you're working on mastery. And you are working, because we did have the 3 of Clovers, so I know, Aries, you're pulling in your spirit energies. You're really like, this is like, oh, you know what it is, Aries? I know exactly what it is because I'm an Aries. This is thinking before you're speaking this week. You're really taking your time because you're all up in your feels, but you have such a victory ahead of you. You are going to do this. Spirit says that you will master your pentacles this week. It will come into being and you will be on top of it. And you will embody quite a fiery energy. This dragon is in reverse, though. This king of the CEO kind of energy. I feel that it's because you are more, you're not all the way there. I think that maybe some of the earnings, a lot of this might be on paper and not yet in your pocket is what I'm getting from Spirit. But you definitely are going to hit the jackpot with your efforts, your work, your mastery, your, again, your work. 3 of Clovers is working, but it is working alone. But the 3 of Clovers is very decisive energy. It's deciding, moving forward energy. But it is preparing your work or beginning to express your work in the public, maybe showing off your work a little bit, busting out your YouTube channel, placing a picture on a wall, whatever it is, it's a bit of moving out, and you definitely are pulling in some options. Your work draws people towards you, and they adore you. And I know you're very vulnerable and definitely in this time, but Aries, I feel like you're welcoming this energy, almost like you've missed. Have you missed being in love? Oh my goodness. This is going public with your King of Air. 8 is about public image. This is about your King of Air and you finally going public, and maybe there's a sense of again, that communication, but your work and your efforts at your work is what's going to draw this person in. They look at you. I'm going to actually pull a new card, because Spirit says pull a new card, because this is all about you hitting that jackpot with work and just drawing people in, my Aries. Just draw people in by being you. Do not afraid to take control. Remember, as the Emperor, you are protected. Oh my goodness. Okay. There's going to be a very big communication change with an air sign or an air Aquarius energy in your life. He's coming in as the king. He's coming in full control of himself, in full possession of himself. This is the dragon in reverse again. It's that sense that it could be that indecision, that uncertainty. This person is really just like scared of what you're going to think of them in appearance-wise. There's something they haven't told you. There's some truth coming out that you are going to have to take in, and quite literally don't puke in their face when they tell you, because it's shocking. It's vitally shocking. It's so shocking that it's 7 of Spades right through you and to the 8. And that's what this person is afraid of. But they just want to offer. They want to offer you a home, finance. They want to offer you love. They want to offer you everything. And then we have this 7 of Clovers coming in for them as well. This person is probably defensive, probably aware that Aries has high standards, and that their parents of their personality and what have you, and maybe it's their family background, or maybe they have a very jaded young past, but whatever it is, they're trying to walk the line of, I'm the coolest dude out there, and but I have some cracks. But we're gonna balance our emotions. We're not gonna freak out. We're going to master this, because it is necessary for us to master this to move on to the higher numbers. And it just seems like this King of Air, this King of Swords, he really, he can be an asshole. But in him in reverse is him trying to come in his highest energy, but not overpower you in the same way, because this This Aquarius is like all for you, man. There's just, you don't come much. But this dark cards in this and slight little spread over here, it's about their concerns, their fears, I think you'll accept this person. Oh, yes, you will. You will feel like you are completely standing in your power. That is the Queen of Clovers. That is her in the upright, even though her neck is all twisted up, because she can see all, she feels all, she's knowing, absolute knowing. And, you know what? Let's get that energy of that Queen of Swords, since it's your card too. It's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius card. Definitely you standing in your power. You're feeling this new beginning in love. Again, I told you there's a solo kind of feel to it. It's not a bad solo kind of feel. It's that independence that Aries absolutely loves. This is probably why you want to accept this. You want to make that decision. You feel like this is a valuable decision for your life, not just a love decision. There is absolutely love here and desire here. And, there's passion written all over this with Clovers, but, oh, Aries, 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 that 10 of Clovers, it is that indecision. It's not really indecision, because what it is, it's the belief that this is going to be burdensome. It's a belief that you're afraid to lose your singledom and your single value. Yeah. This is you being immature about this, too. And bringing your own jack kind of asshole fears into the mix, kind of like the balls out, I'm gonna just burn you all down kind of thing, because you feel like this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt for some reason. You really do feel that. Let me pull a card. This was so good. You have a lot going on, my Aries. I think you're gonna you're just going to think about it, and then you're going to go for it. All right, Aries, you're going to hesitate on this. It's because it just looks, that 10 of Clovers, it just looks very, very painful. But what it is absolute healing and walking away to a new beginning. The reason the new beginning after this 10 of Clovers is not here, probably, if I shuffled, it would come out. But the reason the ace that follows this fire, doesn't follow, is because you're uncertain about joining a relationship and a union of 2 of Hearts and losing your identity. So you're kind of holding on to a little bit of, I need my independence, I need to be my emperor, I need all this, but even though I have this totally relationship about to jump 2 steps forward with this air sign possibly, or them finally making that decision to come forward in your life, you're hesitating. You're thinking, oh my gosh. But we know, Aries, you're going to jump, because look at that. A 2 of Hearts to a 9 of Hearts. 2 of Cups to 9 of Cups. That is just going through the business right quick, and it's a fast, flirty moment. You guys are going to come together quite. It's going to be passionate just because it has all these Clovers in it. Even though those are burdens, it's still that anxiety, that energy. And Aries, we know how to push that into our 8 of Hearts, which came out as well, to, calm us down and really just bring out the best in us, the most exciting parts of ourselves for, the ones we love and the work we're doing, because we are doing a lot of spiritual work here. It may be physical work, but there is an element of absolute fulfillment as well, and that is what makes your lover unable to resist you. All right, thank you, my Aries, for sharing your energy with me. Please like, subscribe, comment, tip, and donate if you so choose. My PayPal link is below. That's paypal.me/Bridget Clover Queen. Have a great week, my Aries.